Got to open my window a little bit. I'm going to be working on these small paintings. They're kind of fun. Five by 7 inch canvas. You can see I already did 6 of them. Work on one at a time. Let's start on that. All right, let me get the chat going here. These 5 by 7s, they're kind of fun to do. What's really fun about them, if you do a full-blown scape on it, and put mountains in there, trees, clouds, I mean a river, fill it up. It's really fun, and believe it or not, it takes some amount of time. Put mountains in there. As a large painting. I think what I'm going to do is, on this one, I'm going to do a nighttime scene on the water. Yeah, waves and rocks crashing in. Waves crash rocks. So I'm going to design it real quick. We'll put a little sketch in here. We'll kind of have a big rock over here, and then maybe a smaller one here. Then we'll have this coming down like this, and we'll put some rocks here. And we'll put a like a cliff type thing here, like a rock wall here. There we go, and we'll put the horizon there. Not really sure how this is going to work out on such a small painting, but this will all be water in here. With lots of waves. Lots of waves here. I'll probably put like a lighthouse out here. Forgot to grab some paper towels. see, I got a small fan brush here, which will be good for putting some waves in here. Maybe we'll let that dry first before I do that. Alright, the sky's going to be really dark up here. Put a little bit of light in there. Kind of like moonlight. These are really fun. I'll use a different brush there. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. So back out here, we'll put like some cliffs way out here. I'm going to put an indication of a lighthouse out there. Really small. While this is drying, I gotta let this dry a little before I can put any more paint in it. It's just gonna blend in. Let me get another one going here. That's what's fun about these. I think I'm gonna do a field of daisies here. Maybe go and fill this all in with these, and then a little green grass here. Start with some shadows here. And we'll do a blue sky. A nice blue sky here. I'm doing these for the kids. I got a Saturday, and the kids come into my art booth, and they're lucky if they have $15 on them. So I can sell these for $15 if they want. All right, let's do some. I think I'll do some. Some of them are going to be yellow. Some are going to be maybe orange. So this is going to be a whole field of flowers here in the middle. Some kid that likes daisy. Just a little green patch there. And we'll put some trees in the back. Put a tree inside here. These are such small paintings. I want them to be simple, but I want to, put some stuff in there so it's like it's full. That looks cool. Maybe I'll put a path in here first, and then I'll put the days in. So we'll put a pathway. Coming from way back there. Okay, now I'll put the flowers around the path. It's not the greatest yellow. I think I'm going to make some of it orange. That looks cool. A field of yellow flowers. Looking good. We'll put some shadows back in there. I'm going to let it dry a little bit, and then I'll put individual flowers in there. We'll give it some detail. shadows. Putting some shadows in there. It's a nice tree. Let's put some color on that tree. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. I think I'm going to make that one orange. The leaves on there. That'll be a little lighter than that. There we go. Liking it. These aren't the greatest paints I'm using. They're just level 1 acrylic paint, so you're not going to get the greatest colors out of them. Okay. Really liking. Hey, Ruben. Nah, I never been to Disney World or Disneyland. But we did have these little cars in Chicago. We had this amusement park called Old Chicago, and they had these train tracks that you would sit in these little trains, and then you would use your hands to get them to go, and the track would go around the whole park. It was really fun. The track would take you all the way around. I'm thinking more of the kids than the art collectors. We have a lot of art collectors here in Seattle. And I'm gonna put a lot of work into this to make it look good. I'm not gonna rip them off or anything. It's gonna be a work of art. Something worth putting in a gallery. It's looking good. Vente! Yeah, I'm working on two of these small ones at the same time. I got a water scene going on here. It's going to be a lighthouse back there. Waves crashing on these rocks. And then maybe a sailboat out here in distress with some moonlight shining down in the clouds. But I'm going to finish this one first here. These are really small, but they're kind of fun to do. They're I wish I had some better brushes to lay the paint on there better, but I got this little field here. Now I don't know what to put in there. I'd like to have something in there. Let's do some clouds. You got to use a different technique on these little small pieces. I mean, less paint. Light, you got to have a light touch. Yeah. I already know what this one's gonna need. Something in the like a tree going up straight through here in a dark brown with some trunk branches, because it needs something in the foreground. I don't want to put any rose bushes in there. I want to make grass a little brighter. Like a happy green, you know. Yeah, see, that way I can sell these to the kids for like 15 bucks. They never have any money. Well, maybe 20 if they have 20 bucks on them. So I do have some light blue here. We're gonna make this pop a little more. Make the sky a little happier. That's a little better. I gotta blend it now. There it is. Got my small. It's got to be lighter. Cloud's got to be a little brighter. There we go. That looks good. All right, while that's drying, I'm going to put a tree like going up here when it's dry. So I'm going to go back to this one, the water scene. Try and turn these into rocks here. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-da-ba. Big waves out there. to be a storm out there. Whoops, sorry, I didn't. This one's really hard to do. It's so small. Well, I was going to be off tomorrow. Got water on these rocks. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. That's really hard to do. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. She's my little baby. She's so glad. She's telling all the world. That her baby's good to me, you know, she's happy as can be, you know. When I put these rocks in, I wanted it to be black, you know. They kind of turned to a grayish color. So I'm trying to darken them up just a bit. Looks pretty good. Get some of my water back here. 'Cause my baby's good to me, you know she's happy as can be, you know she said so. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. Almost looks like impressionism, huh? Because I mean, I can't do. It's so small. It's hard to get the flow of the water the way I want it. I like the way it looks, you know. The rocks kind of look impressionistic. Uh, let's put a sailboat out there somewhere. Sailboat's in trouble. Uh, there we go. I should have put it on an angle. My baby's good to me, you know she's happy as can be, you know she said so. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. To start all over with the water. I had too much waves in there. There we go. Over with the waves. Now it looks like a people scene. Let me fix this rock. It doesn't look like the water's supposed to be splashing through here. Start over. Binte, thank you. It's kind of hard. This is like a really small canvas. I might have to brush my waves in, like with the, like a liner brush, because it's so small. Because I want the waves to be like crashing. That might work. It's getting there. can't get those waves right. What I'm going to have to do, I guess, is I'm going to darken up the water again. I think I'm going to redo the boat, because the boat's not tilted. I wanted it to be tilted. It's so small I can't water's coming all through here. I think that works there. It's kind of whipping around here, through here. Now put the sailboat on an angle here. You know, it might be better is maybe put a whale in there. A whale tail. This one, I'll have to come back to that one. Let's start, I'm gonna start another one here. I don't even know if I had the camera on there. Look at that, I see eyeball right there, you see that? Eye looking back. I'll show you where I see it. Right there. Put an eyeball in there. Thank you, Binte. Let's see, this one I'll do, got a water scene there. Here's the other ones I did yesterday. Beach scene. Another swing. Swing on a tree with some flowers, roses, and just another landscape up there. This will look good once I'm done. Once I get the right boat out there. There's a lighthouse way in the back there. You see it? And then this one's not done yet. I'm going to put a tree in there. Let me put the tree in that one right now, because this should dry now. Yeah. There's my liner brush. That's the one I want. I need something in around here. Cause my baby's good to me. You know she's happy as can be. You know she said so. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. Do 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 do. That's all I wanted. Something in the foreground. Very cool. All right, let's do something with this one here. I'm gonna move it up a little higher so I can get the camera just right. Oh, maybe I could do an abstract. Let's do an abstract flower. I'll do those roses that I do. That'll be fun. All right, so we'll do like an abstract. Cool. That's gonna look so cool. Gonna use my filbert brush though. This is some kind of abstract thing that I do. I haven't tried it on something this small yet. I'm so glad she's my little girl. She's so glad she's telling all the world. Wow, that came out great. I'm really digging that. Gonna let it dry for a second, then I'll put some highlights, and that'll be it. Wow. Bet you haven't seen me do that yet, have you, Bente? Pinterest. Yeah, I'm trying to find a place where I could actually sell. But you know what I saw? I saw people, they have a YouTube shop. And they're marketing their own paintings. So I think I can do that here if I wanted to. I mean, I would give YouTube their portion, whatever they want. Look at this painting. I can't believe it. I like I like this style. Yeah. I know, I'm shocked myself, yeah. I do know I like to put a little shadow underneath some of these to add, it adds a little more uh, contrast in here. Man, that is so wicked looking. I'm gonna have a hard time selling that for $15. I'll tell you that. I'm doing these small ones for the kids this Saturday because the kids go through my art booth and they can't afford anything. Not $30. I definitely take it for that. That looks really awesome. I kind of like it. That's the best one out of all these so far, I think. So, I need a really small liner brush to sign my names on these. That'll work. Yeah, all right. Well, that one I like. It's not even, I didn't even blend it down. It looks almost like watercolor up here. Here's ones I've already sealed. I a coat of glossy finish on them already. Some of them. I did those yesterday. I really think the kids will like that one with the swing. I think ladies will like this one with the roses. That's just the sunset there. Sunset Beach. Wow. Yeah, I like the roses. So I was off tomorrow. I'm supposed to be off, but my one of the managers called me in. I was ready to paint all night tonight, but now I got to go to bed early. Well, this has already been an hour and 10 minutes. I'm going to end this, guys, and start a new one. And I'm going to do a larger. I have a 12 by 12. I want to paint something on it. Probably, I might try another one of these type of, maybe in a land style, like more impressionism, a landscape. I've only done one before, that right here. And I need to practice this style. One's already sealed. I'm going to bring this one out there Saturday. Maybe it'll sell. This is more like impressionism here. But that was on a paint over. I got some fresh canvas now. And it'll probably come out looking better. I'll be back in 10 minutes, guys. I'm going to start a new live here. Thanks for all the likes.